Guys, we're back. We are back. What's your journey? Episode 6. Who have we got here, man? Chat to them.
Kalan, how you doing, bro? You right?
Kalan, I'm good, bro. Good, bro. How's the journey here?
Nah, it wasn't too bad, man. I'm in East London, so it was quite close.
Love it, man. Love it, man. Tell the people about yourself. Tell the people about yourself.
My name's Kalan. I play semi-professional football.
Okay.
I do a bit of the TikTok, a bit of the social media stuff alongside it. And yeah, man, happy to be here.
Love it, man. What do you even post on TikTok like that?
Mostly, so my football journey,
love it.
advice from my dad, because my dad played professional, so he helped me and my brothers. So literally everything that he's taught us, I just try to bring it onto my TikTok alongside my journey as well.
Love that, love that. Talk to us about your family, bro, because you're telling me.
So my dad played in the Premier League, he played for Charlton. He scored a hat-trick against Liverpool. I've got my younger brothers, they're twins. Ceice is currently at Brentford and Kyrell is at Braintree, and I've got my little brother, he's on the journey as well, and he'll definitely be signed soon. So that's the family.
This is what you call a football family, bro. Everyone's a baller. Everyone is a baller. And you're telling me, obviously, your two younger brothers, I didn't even know they were younger, but your younger brothers, obviously they're step one and the other one's pro.
Yeah.
So how do you actually feel about it? Does that affect you?
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Do you know what it is? It's inspiring. I think it's inspiring for me, and it's inspiring for the people around us and the people watching my stuff, because it's so real, like it's close to us.
I hear that, bro. I hear that.
The fact that I can see it, the fact that I think one of the main reasons why they've been able to become professionals, because they've seen it in my household from my dad. So same with me, because I've seen my brothers can do it, I think I can do it, because people and followers who are close to us think they can do it. So I think it's inspiring, man.
No, that 100% is inspiring. Imagine your dad playing for Charlton. Your dad was a pro baller. Does he still teach you now? Does he still coach you?
He does, yeah, 100%. He coaches us, he mentors us.
Love that,
and
love that.
He mentors other people as well. But I think it just goes to show, when you can see it, like when most people, they don't try to dream because they can't see it, but when you can see it, it is possible. So
100%.
Like my brothers, they played in the same teams. There's a lot of people who follow us, so it's definitely possible for so many people.
Always possible. Remember that, guys. Always possible.
100%.
Let's start from the under 15 journey, my bro. Where were you at under 15s?
Under 15s, I believe I was at a team called... So I was playing Sunday League at that time. So I went from Loas. My brothers was there as well, to be fair. But I think my brothers got pushed from Loas, and then obviously they went into the academy. And then from Loas, I went to Braintree.
Okay, let's start at Braintree.
Yeah. So Braintree was weird. It's where I did my FA Youth Cup. It's weird. I started off as a centre-back, did right-back. But I wasn't really too into football at that time.
Okay, why is that? Just wasn't.
Yeah, do you know, like, because I stopped playing. So when I said Loas all the way to Braintree, I stopped playing.
Okay.
Fell out of love with it, bro. I was trying out basketball. I was doing all sorts.
Just trying different other things,
Yeah,
seeing
man.
what you really want to do.
Exactly.
Okay, I hear that.
And then from Braintree, I went to Aldershot. So Aldershot was like a college program. If you watch my TikToks, I talk about college programs so much. I think college programs are one of the best things you can do if you're going there to train and if you're going there to like truly develop yourself.
Do you know, I heard actually about college programs. There was some player texting me. He was telling me, maybe this college program isn't for me because it's actually demotivating me. It's not even motivating me anymore. He told me that, I'm playing matches. Once I play not as good as I usually play or not at that level, I get switched out easy. It's too much pressure. What do you think about that?
I think, and I said this on TikTok, college programs are good if you shouldn't aim to make it through the college program. You should use it as training.
Okay.
Because people your age that are in professional academies, people at your age that are really getting ahead, they're training every single day.
100%, yeah.
So when you're at a college program, it gives you the chance to train every single day. Now, where you're going to become a pro and where it's going to help you, in my opinion, is by what you do outside of that. So whether that's under 23s at a step 4 team, do you know what I mean? Trying to develop outside of that, just use it as training.
Okay, I hear that, bro.
Because people get they lose all motivation.
They lose motivation.
Do you know what I mean?
He was telling me literally, I'm losing motivation because he's not getting as much game time.
Exactly.
Which can affect a player's mindset, thinking, is football really for me anymore? And then they give up, you know what I mean?
Exactly. But what's he doing outside of that?
That's what I have no clue about, innit?
That's the thing you've got to focus on. Just
100%.
literally go there. Sometimes my coach was an ex-pro at my college program. You have an ex-pro, ask him questions, train, and then try to make it outside. Non-league still possible at that age. You'll be 16, 17. There's people doing step 6, all that sort of stuff, man.
Cool. So how was the experience for you at that college?
I enjoyed it. I think it helped me develop. Like I said, I used it for training. So it was good for me. And I know quite a few people who are playing semi-pro from there now. It's called Ceice Academy. Shout them out. They're really good. Help me develop, and I genuinely think it was one of the best decisions I've made.
Okay, so how did it make you develop?
Yeah, so I think, like I said, the fitness aspect of it.
Okay.
The fitness aspect of it helped me a lot, and also asking questions from the ex-professionals who was there as well. My coach was an ex-pro.
What was the best tip he gave you think?
I think just learning how to take criticism. Okay. Because everyone, you know, when you're a young baller, you don't want to hear anything.
No one's to hear that, man. No one's to hear that.
At all. I think one of the best things that I learned there was just learn to take it. Always be accountable. So if something went wrong, how is it my fault? And just being accountable.
I can improve from that.
Yeah.
Okay then. Let's push on from that. What was the next step?
So after that, I went straight to Step 6.
Step 6, okay.
A team called Bermondsey Town. Step 6, it was my first taste of men's football, and obviously it's the lowest step. It's just getting roughed around.
Do you feel like that was your level? Were you calm at that level?
At the time, yeah. 100%. So I thought it was my level. I didn't go in there thinking I should be higher.
Okay.
So I went there. I did okay, and then the season ended. And then the year after, I jumped all the way to Step 4.
Okay.
But it was a team called Yaxley. They ended up, it wasn't the best season. The team got relegated, but it was just good to get that sort of experience, play against those sort of guys.
So what kind of experience have you learned from playing at Step 6 and Step 4 so far?
Yeah, I can talk about Step 4. I think one of the main things is their fitness is great.
Crazy levels.
Yeah. Even people say Step 4 is not high. From minute 1 to minute 90, it's the same intensity. Whereas I feel like in Step 6 towards the 70th, there was a bit of a drop of intensity, but obviously you got your individual talents, but I think the intensity throughout at the higher stages. So I can only imagine what my brother and people who play in Step 1, so it must be extremely intense throughout. But even when I played in pre-season against some Step 3 guys, I asked them like, what do you think the difference is? And they said intensity and fitness throughout. Yeah.
Okay. So intensity and the fitness is the best at that level. So Step 1, Step 2, 100%. That's when the intensity, the levels is there.
100%.
Do you feel like you're at that level?
I think it's weird. I think intensity, I think there's certain parts of my game that I need to improve.
Like where?
I think definitely more on the attacking side. I think defending wise, because I spoke to someone, and I'm open with sort of my development, and my followers know this. So in terms of my defending, my positioning, I think that I'm at a higher level, but in terms of there's certain aspects of my game, like the attacking side of it as a CB.
What do you mean by attacking?
I think when you're playing at those higher levels, they move the ball extremely quick. They have pictures in their mind, and I think you get those pictures from playing more and more and understanding
the experience.
Yeah, and I think the more I play I'm at Step 4 now.
Yeah. The
more I play here now, the more I start to understand, get the pictures. Because I never came from an academy background.
Yeah, 100%.
Like my brother, so I'm learning, and also I'm a CB, so our time frame's a bit different. So I'd say we still, you don't really get a chance at a CB until you're around like 24, anyways, usually. So. I think just moving that ball quicker, finding the pockets, understanding the game, a bit more game intelligence, and I think I'll be there. But defending wise, one-on-one wise, I think
he's
I'm
there.
Yeah, I think I'm there.
You're not going past Kalan. So what's the next team? What team are you at next?
So after that, I went to... Where did I go? After that, I went to Tame.
Okay. What step is this?
So that's Step 4 as well.
Step 4, okay.
That was only a short spell. There's not much I could tell. I didn't really get into it. But the main sort of thing that happened for me was last year, Abbey Rangers.
Okay.
So I played Step 5 the entire year. And I think it was one of my best seasons. I developed the most. I had sort of a lot of interest and things like that.
What do you mean by interest?
A lot of managers were messaging me after games and saying that you did well if you ever change your mind. So I think I did really well there. That was the entirety of last season.
Do you have an agent following you with all of this?
I have someone called Flavio who helps me just with the management side and Connect Sports. So they help me. So it's not a agent as such, but he's more of a management. He's a guy called Connect Sport, Ben. So he helps me find clubs, but I wouldn't say he's an agent. It's weird. Okay. It's like consultancy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, you're just saying all he does is help you find jobs.
Exactly.
And help you find clubs.
Exactly.
Okay, that makes sense.
There's certain people like agents where they'll look after you from, I'm talking sponsorships and everything. Yeah. He literally will help you just find a club.
That club. Okay. Exactly. How can players access him?
So he has an Instagram, connect_sports_group.
Guys, go shop. Go to him if you need that. You know what I mean?
100%.
Trying to help you out here. You know what I mean?
100%. He's legit.
Back the players, we got you.
Exactly. I wouldn't be saying it on a podcast if he wasn't legit. Him and Flavio. So yeah, those guys definitely help me. And they help you sort of get into clubs. They've got someone into Ramsgate recently. So
nice. So what club are you even at now?
Right now, I'm at a team called Lancing. Just come back from training, in fact.
We're loving it. We're loving it.
Lancing, so they're step 4, but they're all the way in Brighton. So, yeah, bro.
That is a trick. Where do you live?
Bro. East London.
How many days a week is training?
2 times.
So, what's the trek like? What is that trek like?
5 hours. Like 2 hours and a half there, 2 hours and a half back.
Yeah, because I was even I was at Brighton as well. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That trek
and
is
you know what it is? You was at
it's
Brighton,
serious.
but I'm past Brighton.
You're past Brighton?
Yeah, Lancing it's in a small place just past Brighton, bro.
Flipping hell. Tell us about the experience at Lancing, bro.
Yeah, so I think Lancing is really good. Last year they had a really good season. Manager's good. Got Ceice London. You know who he is?
No, you know.
The guy, he played for Sheffield United and Rising Ballers.
Okay, I know
yeah,
he's on my team. Okay, I know who took about.
Yeah, he's on my team. Really good player, so it's good to learn from him. And yeah, man, I think it's great. Season's literally just started, so hopefully we have a good one.
Tell us the experience about at Lancing, sorry.
Yeah, so I came in quite late into pre-season. Only did around 3 sessions, but I was at Sutton Common Rovers at the beginning of the season.
Which season?
This season.
Okay, this season.
Yeah, so I had to switch simply because it was Lancing, something about it. Just I thought this would be the place that I developed, so I just switched.
Why is that?
The season. I think the facilities, the management, obviously Ceice's there, and I really sort of bought into the project there as well. And formation wise, I think the formation they're playing here suits me a lot better.
Okay then.
Yeah,
so at Lancing right now, what is this next step? What are you looking at to do?
I want a good season. Like I say to any, I don't care about the level yet. Because I had a team from a higher level. I don't care about the level. I just want to play. I just want to develop. So I think this will be the place where I can develop and play. Man.
Develop. You think this is the place you're going to develop the best?
100%.
Do you feel like you're ready for that next step?
I think after this season I will. After this season I will. Because the funny thing is, I've had people message me about trials of the next step. I think I could do it 100%. When you was talking about am I ready, you was talking about like step 1 professional, which is a completely different ball game. If it was to step up, I think I could. But there's certain things I know myself I want to learn this season. I think I'll be ready to. So
the learning aspect, you're talking more about the attacking aspect. That's where you need to work on the most.
100%, and that's why I like this team, because they play football. So like it's pure football. So it's like. I don't know if it's a Brighton thing, like, because you know how Brighton like to play football. My team, because we're not close to Brighton, it's like we play the exact same way in terms of put your foot on the ball, invite pressure, and then move it, bop it, move it quickly. So I think this will be the place where I'll be able to develop that next step. Okay then.
I remember you were talking to me about the confidence levels. Your confidence dropped at one point. When was that?
Yeah, so that's when I quit football.
Okay, when did you quit football?
Remember when I said I was at under 15 and then I skipped all the way to Braintree?
Okay, yeah.
I quit football because, and you guys might relate to this. Teammates has always been something for me. Was it something for you as well?
What do you mean by that?
The opinions of your teammates, the opinions of my teammates affected my confidence massively.
You think?
When I was younger?
With me, nah, not really the case with me. I don't really care what people think. I can't lie.
That's the thing. I cared too much.
Okay.
So even if the manager was playing, if the manager was playing me, if my teammates, if I could sense they didn't have trust in me, it started getting me down. It started making me not want to lose the ball. It started making me not enjoy going to training. So when I cared too much about my teammates and what people thought, that's when it went downhill.
So that was the majority impact. Your teammates giving you that opinion.
Yeah, but
did you tell them that, it's affecting me? Like, come on, man.
I didn't, and I think I would. Would you recommend? Do you think you should? How would you phrase that to someone, to a team?
No, 100%. I'd talk to them. Was it in your team? Was it a lot of players? Or was it one specific player?
A lot.
If it was a lot, I'd say, group chat always a thing where FaceTime call. I just chat to them and be like, yo, guys. Obviously, we're all boys and that, but I think your opinion, you saying this, that, you saying, this about me, this about my football. I don't like it. I don't really like it. So, just push up. Just leave that alone there. You know what I mean? Just leave that alone. That's what I say.
I think that's a mature thing to do. I think it's a mature thing to do. It's hard, especially if you're someone who you allow comments to get to you, to then have the courage to say that to the team. That's big though, no?
But the thing is, how you said, obviously that was affecting you.
Yeah.
Do you feel that was affecting you because you feel it was true?
Exactly. And I was speaking to my dad about this the other day. My dad was telling me a story,
Yeah.
And he was in the Prem. And I think that he mocked someone's shoes, like a professional footballer. I don't want to say the actual name, but he mocked someone's shoes. My dad didn't, but someone did. And the guy said, so what, they're comfortable. And do you know what that had me thinking? The only reason he didn't respond or didn't react to that is because he was self-confident.
It didn't affect him
So it's the same way
it didn't affect him.
Your football ability. if someone's mocking you, if your team are laughing, if you're truly self-confident, you just be like, okay,
yeah,
so what?
Literally that.
They laugh at your mistake you made. Okay, so what? And I think it's about, instead of addressing them, what I've learned to do is address within myself what's making me feel
That's the one.
uneasy.
That's the one.
So
I like that one as well.
I think it's good to sort of speak to your teammates, but speaking to your teammates, it's not fixing the underlying issue. Why do you? Why I should have
Why
addressed
did it
myself.
really affect you?
And the truth was, I didn't think I was good enough at that time.
Okay.
Hence why. But now I've sort of done a lot of work on self-confidence. I've watched.
How did you work on the self-confidence?
Yeah, bro. YouTube is the best way.
You think?
YouTube.
Tell the people what you're watching.
Do you know what? Anything on YouTube that had the title self-confidence in it, I would study it. I'm talking like hours worth of studying. Yeah. I would set aside an hour a day just to watch it. Right.
Wow.
I have a notepad that I was just writing things in. But yeah, I really had to study self-confidence in order to even get back to where I am.
Okay, so how long was that process even?
Bro, I'll say even a year, man.
It took a year. Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is different for every player. Every player could take different amount of time for you to actually deep that raw. Okay, I got that self-confidence. I can do this.
100%.
So how long were you out of football for?
Do you know what it is? I don't remember the exact time, but it was over like a year and a half. To the
Okay.
point where my mum even has a basketball hoop set up outside my house because of how off for football I was.
Flipping
Bro,
out,
it's
mate.
still outside my house. That's how much I didn't want to see a football. To the point where I even played football one time. My uncle was like, "What are you doing? You don't play football." That's how off of it I was, bro.
Okay, I hear you. So you know when you were off of it,
Yeah.
and obviously your family is football orientated.
Yeah.
How what was the other perspectives on it?
Do you know what it is? My dad is someone, and he'll watch this and he'll know, if you express interest to him that you want to do this,
Yeah.
he'll give you his 100%. But if you don't, he'll let you be. And I think that's the best way to raise a child, because when I dropped, I didn't feel any pressure. I didn't feel like I was an outcast. It just felt like comfortable.
You don't feel like you need to play football just because
100%.
others are playing football around you.
But when I'm ready, and I said, "Look, Dad, I'm ready." He's helped me. He's given me advice. He was training with us in the field, and I think that's the best way. So people ask me, was there pressure? But bro, it felt normal.
No pressure.
No pressure. I even had basketball shoes, bro. I even had basketball.
Yo, guys, he took this serious. He took basketball flipping serious, man. He took it serious. Okay, so, Broski, what's actually the next step for you?
I think for me, the next step right now is having an extremely good season, and then push on. Like I said, just the attacking aspect of my game. Once I get that down, I can drive. Once I just get that moving, finding those pockets.
So what's the actual
football.
specific attacking aspects to this game that you're looking at?
Yeah, I think, first of all, I want to express that it's not so much that I can't do it, it's the fact that I want to be able to do it 9 times out of 10. I'm talking about finding pockets. I'm talking about, your William Saliba's, how he can just find the pockets, how he knows exactly when to drive. I just want to be able to do everything a good attacking CB can do, but at a good intensity.
Good intensity. Okay.
So that just comes from playing more games and understanding it and
the experience.
Experience.
So this step 4 experience, what has it actually taught you?
Yeah, I think it's taught me that. Do you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys a story that my dad told me, and it's so relevant to this experience that I'm talking about now. It taught me to stop being emotional, and it taught me to stop thinking it's me versus the attacker. That's where I got messed up. So I played against Dover, and I think I got the best of the winger around 7 out of 10 times. I thought I had a good game because of that. But then he must have just beaten me that one time and crossed it in.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was building it up like, I'm winning, but it doesn't matter. So I think one thing that step 4 and playing at men's football is take the emotion out of it. Focus on it. It's not just me versus the striker, it's me versus everyone. I've got to keep an open eye. So I think that's one of the main things step 4 has taught me, to take the emotion out of football, be calm, and truly be present in it. Because when you're too emotional, sometimes you're not figuring, they're pressing me in a 2. They're pressing me in a 3. But I'm just so focused on, I need to stop this attacker, but I'm not understanding the press. I'm not understanding the shape. So I think that's one of the things step 4 has taught me.
So you talking about that understanding. Where did you learn it? How were you taught it?
Yeah, I think like my dad.
Okay. Coming from your dad.
Because you know, I used to say to him, Dad, I got the best of the striker 9 times out of 10. And he's like, okay, so what was the score? They beat me 3-0. So what was the point in that? So I think having someone like that to talk to and understand why I'm going wrong, and then that's helped me, and that's what my TikTok is as well. If you're on there, it's about me teaching lessons that I get from my dad and from other professionals.
Okay then. So how many times a week do you train?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
So what's the intensity like every day? Because there is a lot of players texting me saying, how many times a week should I train? How many days should I go to the gym, etc.? I can't specifically tell them, innit? Because I'm not an actual coach, so I can't really tell you, train this amount of times, do this amount. So can you tell us about that?
So Monday I do strength and conditioning. With
how long is that?
Refined by CP, it's for an hour.
Okay.
So it'll be like agility, explosive work. Tuesday, team training. Wednesday, I'll do some running. Make sure it's football based. Thursday.
So by running, what kind of running are you doing?
So fartlek training. So that includes like sprinting, jogging, resting. So football related sprints.
Okay.
With the football. Does that make sense?
With the football.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So it's just it's a different. It's just training that's meant to imitate what you do on the actual pitch.
Because one thing about training, you have to make it seem like you're in the game. You have to make it as game realistic as possible. There's no point doing a training session where it's completely unrealistic towards the game, because it wouldn't actually help you in the actual game situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was taught always, if you're doing any running, make sure it's football related.
Make sure it's football related. Remember that one, guys. But yeah, carry on.
And then Thursday, team training. And then Friday, rest. I'll do sauna, steam, stretching, active recovery. And then Saturday is on the game.
Okay, Saturday is the game.
Yeah.
So what about gyms and all of that?
Yeah, so the Monday with strength and conditioning coach, that will include weights, and then Tuesday and Thursday after training I'll do an upper and a lower. So an explosive. I think mine might be different to you guys. I'm not sure if it's optimal. So I do agility and explosiveness, upper strength, lower strength. I just do 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but some people do loads, man.
No problem.
Yeah.
So what do you think the best game you've had so far at Lancers?
I've only played 2 games.
You only played 2 games?
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember I saw you the other day, innit? Was that at Lancing?
Yeah.
That was at Lancing?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about that game.
Wait, you saw me?
Remember that day?
Oh, yeah.
At train station?
Yeah. That wasn't the best game. Yeah, so I think...
You're telling me, I was like, what's going on, son?
Yeah, man, yeah. So it was a pre-season game.
Who did you play?
Dover,
okay. What step are they?
Step 3, but they'll go back to step 2. They just beat their team 8-0 in their league, step 3.
Flipping out.
Yeah, so I came off at half time because I was tight in my hamstring, but we was losing 3-1 at half time. I came off, and then the score ended up being 7-1. But to be fair, they are a great team, and like I said, they're beating teams in their league more than that. So
what did you learn from that experience?
I think that, do you know what's funny? That's one of the experiences I was talking about, where I was coming up against the winger.
Okay.
And I thought I had him, but all it took was that one term. And I spoke to the manager after, and I said, and he said to me, like, you had him, but what about that one time? So just every single time you do something good, wipe it out of your head. If you do something bad, wipe it out of your head. You can't let the highs get too high, because then that will happen and you will drop back down, and you can't get the lows too lows, otherwise it will keep on going down. So when I mean take the emotion out of it, I mean even if you do something great, okay, next. You do something terrible, okay, next. You need to constantly be thinking, what's the next? Because if you try to add up, it won't make any sense.
Exactly. Okay, so you know how you said you were at step 6?
Yeah.
And you moved to step 4?
Yeah.
How was that process?
Yeah. So it was towards the end of the step 6. Something that I want to talk about that's helped me a lot is if your team has a VO, if your team has any sort of video,
camera,
bro, every single game you want to be just clipping your best parts, man. That was what I did. I clipped all my parts. I put it on Twitter, and then some managers messaged me.
Okay, that's how you actually got interest.
Yeah. So I talk about this on my TikTok lives. Clip all of your best moments in the game, and then connect with as many managers as you can on Twitter, and just try to message them. That's what I did.
So you're literally building a player portfolio around yourself, letting managers come to you, see, okay, this is good. I like this.
Exactly.
Okay, then.
Bro, it's connection. Every single game after if you go on my Twitter after this, you'll see a highlight reel from every single game. And then you'll see that after a game, I'll type in a league, and I'll type in the teams, and I'll just follow the managers of that team. That's what I did.
Very smart. That is very smart. I can't lie. So what you said, that was the best thing you've done to move from step 6 to step 4.
Yeah. You need to put yourself. You need to be your own agent. I say that you need to be your own agent in today's day and age. You need to be your own agent. You need to be your own media team. You need to be like everything. You need to do yourself. So think about it. What would an agent do? He would send your clips out. he would post where you've been. So post where you've been. Do you know what I mean? You got to do it yourself now, man.
Okay then. Makes sense. So let's go back to Aldershot, because I really like this aspect of college football.
Yeah.
What did you learn from Aldershot, and how long were you even there for? I didn't even know.
Yeah, so I did the third year scholar there.
Third year scholar.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between the Aldershot College and then the academy? Is it just that obviously academy is obviously the next level?
The college and the academy, a lot of the players that played in the college were good enough for the academy as well. I think it was a distance thing because Aldershot is very far. And
how long was it for you?
Aldershot, from my house to where we trained, which was in Barnes, we didn't actually train in Aldershot. Was only like an hour and a half. But if you wanted to go all the way to Aldershot, it's going to be like 2.5, 3 hours. So I think it was distance, because a lot of them did occasionally go to the academy and played in the FA Youth Cup games.
Did you?
I didn't. So I wasn't one of the best ones at the time there. But certain people were.
How many centre backs were there?
Like 5.
So there's 5, including yourself?
Yeah.
So why do you think they were a bit better than your... Why do you think they were the next level than you then?
I think football intelligence, when you're younger, they was a lot more smarter than me.
Were they older than you?
They were my age. Their positioning, defending. I only really sort of started developing, and anyone who knows me will tell you that in the last like 3 years, I was really late. But that's only because I asked loads of questions. I started playing a lot of games. But I think it was just all around, they was better than me at the time.
So did you learn from them though?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's weird. If you just I think everyone understands football at a different age. Like if something clicks where you start saying, okay, so I take this touch. Okay, so I still have to be in this position. And that clicking happened for me at a lot later age.
What age was this?
I would say when I started playing Step 6. When I got my first taste of men's football, I started understanding it a bit more.
Okay then. So how long were you at Aldershot for?
So yeah, like a year and a half.
A year and a half?
Yeah.
So a year and a half?
Yeah.
That is very long.
Yeah, COVID happened. So it was meant to be.
This was during COVID.
Yeah. This was.
What year was this then?
I think I'm not too sure about the years. Going back, I think it was like 2020.
Okay.
Is that when COVID happened?
It was like 2019, 2020. I think.
All I know is that it happened, and then obviously people started going back. And then I just went to work. I didn't actually return after you was meant to return. I just went to work and then.
What do you mean by what? Just normal 9 to 5?
Yeah. I started going normal 9 to 5.
Okay then. Wait, normal 9 to 5 as in you stopped playing football?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, I thought you stopped playing football way earlier.
No. So I stopped playing football for the academy, but I was doing the Step 6 on the side.
Okay then.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So it was optional, the college program.
So you're doing the 95 plus the Step 6?
Yeah.
Okay then. So you know from under 16 to under 18?
Yeah.
Like under 16, under 17 to under 18? Because obviously that's the jump from when you're in school to now college football, all of that. What was that step? What was that jump for you, let's say?
In terms of what teams I was playing for?
Yeah.
So that was a large majority of when I quit.
Okay. So you weren't even playing football at the time?
Exactly. That was all basketball, bro.
All for basketball?
Yeah. What about your journey though?
My journey was a bit techie because obviously right now I'm doing this, but I thought at the time I was good, but maybe now I'm thinking that I wasn't good enough.
What do you think you wasn't good enough at?
It's techie. You threw that ball on me quick, you know. I haven't even thought about it like this. And guys, I'm gonna do a What's Your Journey about myself, and it will be coming out soon, so you're gonna see more about my journey. But literally, so obviously, I was at Brighton, and like under 12s, I'd say.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I was at West Ham first, and like under 12s. Then I went to Brighton. But I think, and now obviously I signed at Ipswich, but I think my main aspect was I got too complacent.
Do you think?
At Ipswich, I was signed up for 2 years. Obviously, when a player's on trial, you're playing most likely the best football you can play because literally you want to get signed by the academy. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So I was banging out. I was doing a madness.
Yeah.
I was the best in my position at that time, and that's probably why I got signed. But after that, 1 year, getting complacent, thinking like I got this in the bag. I'm calm. It's under 50s now. I'm gonna get my scholar. I'm Gucci. But that's not football, innit? Completely changed on me. I remember Ipswich coming to me saying, it was obviously at academies you have regular meetings of your level, how you're doing, how you can improve. And with me, it was like, we know you're good, but there's something missing that you need to bring out, or there is gonna be a chance that you will get released. So at that time, I was thinking, you know what I mean? I need to somehow bring up my levels. I need to bring something out of me that they're telling me. I didn't even know what it was. They just said, there's something in you that you need to bring out. I have no clue what that means, innit? But obviously, I'm just trying my best. I come out of Ipswich. Now I mean, like obviously carry on playing in Ipswich. I carry on doing my thing. But it just wasn't enough. This is around COVID times as well.
Yeah.
So this is when I did get released. I got released at like COVID times.
Yeah.
I think it was an emo. They didn't even bring me in.
They released you on an emo?
Yeah, it was an emo still. It was an emo. It was like, what did they say again? They just said, sorry to inform you, sign blah, blah, blah. You know, the long paragraphs. And I was like, damn, that's Ipswich done. And that's one thing I always tell players, man. Never, ever, ever get too complacent. Yeah, you're signed. Yeah, you've signed them papers. Never got complacent because broski, it can go like this. It can literally go so quickly.
Do you think there needs to be more after you've been released? I think nurturing a child for that long in an academy system and then just dropping, not you specifically, but like I think there needs to be more in terms of helping them after they get released.
I think I know what you're talking about. So after I did get released, you know what happened? They were even telling me, so what Ipswich done for me?
Yeah.
They said that I should. It was something about clips, so they said they're gonna use my best clips.
Yeah.
I sent it to other academies to watch. But it was a thing where I think I was clipping it myself.
Yeah.
So I was clipping myself, and then I'll send it to head of he was either Sam Darlow. I don't know if he's head of recruitment or anything. But yeah, I'll send it to him, and then he'll send it to other academies.
Yeah.
But it was a thing where I wasn't getting no feedback on that, so no one was actually coming back to me telling me what's going on, what's my plan.
Do you reckon they actually sent it?
Huh?
Do you reckon they actually sent it?
I have no goddamn clue.
So after all of that,
no goddamn clue.
No feedback at all. No clubs, no interest.
Literally nothing. So it was a thing where that was going on. I was doing that thinking, yeah, maybe I'll actually go to another academy through this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just going on. Time was going on. I was thinking, what's going on?
Yeah.
I ain't really getting no feedback. Like he'll send me an email back, but it wouldn't be something that I'll be like, okay, this is actually something that I'm moving on to now.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm just stuck. I'm stagnant.
So you've completely quit. No.
Well, now, yeah. Because obviously after Ipswich, I went to Colchester, innit?
Yeah.
So I did a Colchester trial for around 5 weeks. And the thing is, this is what I mean about, I think I was a bit too big-headed, big-headed. And the reason is, I was at Ipswich. Ipswich is Cat, I think they're Cat 2. Yeah. They're Cat 2. And Call U is Cat 3. In my head, I was thinking, my dad was telling me, obviously, go Call U, because my coach at County Park, Grays Athletic now, he told me, obviously you got connections at Call U. They've seen a bit of me. They wanna bring me in. Yeah. So obviously I was like, I didn't want to go. Do you know what I said? I was like, I'm better than that. I literally said, I don't want to go. I'm better than that. You know. Because that was me. I was a confident guy. I'm not gonna lie. I was very big headed. Well, not too big headed as in I'm that guy. I'm the best baller in town. Yeah. I was just confident as in I know I can do better than that. Or I thought I could do better than that.
Do you know what's weird? It's needed to a degree though.
With that confidence.
If I think about every great player, every good player that I've talked to, they have that little bit of arrogance. I think it's needed to a degree. Obviously, yours was a bit off the road.
My thing was mad. Like, as in, literally, I was like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. You know?
Yeah.
Nah, no, dude, I don't wanna go there. I'm better than them. And they're Cat 3. When I went there, they were good level in it. But you know what I mean. And then the way what they told me, so I was going there. Obviously, I thought I was doing cold. They were telling me I was doing good. They were telling me I was a very good level. And then at the end of the trial, they told me, I think it was a call. They told me it was my athleticism. So athleticism, as in I wasn't quick enough. I wasn't strong enough for that position. So as a fullback, I wasn't quick enough going up and down. Strong enough as in more of like when a player's bigger than me, taller than me, because I'm only like 5', I'm 5'9". So when a player's taller than me, bigger than me, I'm able to cope with their ability, cope with their strength. And that was the main reason why they didn't sign me, literally that.
Do you know what's weird? Reasons like that you can work on.
No, 100%.
Reasons like that. I think the hardest thing is getting that technical ability. But
what do you think the best way is to increase that speed? You know, with me, I was trying my best to increase. I was doing inclines on the treadmill. I was running up hills. But I don't know. What do you think the best way is to get quicker? Because I know there's so many players that would want to get quicker.
Plyometrics, bro. Plyometrics. My coach, Refined by CP, I do it once a week. Plyometrics, explosive work. But did you know sprinting is a form of plyometrics itself? Sprinting at 100% at least twice a week will increase your speed as well.
Yeah.
So literally just sprinting at 100% will help you.
Sprinting at 100%.
100%. So plyometrics, all of that sort of stuff will help. And there's so much information right now that on TikTok and on YouTube that will help 100%.
Social media is such a good way to reach out. Even the questions you guys ask me, ask the internet, ask TikTok, because there is a lot of good information out there to tell you this is what you should work on, this is what you should work on, this is what you should work on. Because I'm just here telling my opinions. Some people obviously have a better, they're more professional in that field to tell you this is what you should do, this is what you should do. So I say 100%. Obviously, look at Kalan, because obviously he has a good story. He can tell you things that I may not know. And obviously, go on TikTok, go on Instagram to look more on what you should work on. If you need to work on how to work on my speed, put that in the flipping TikTok Safari. Go and watch that. Because they can tell you more than I can tell you. I can just give you my opinion.
Yeah. Do you know what's weird? I wanted to talk about non-league as a whole.
Go on.
Would you ever jump into non-league? Bro, I really want you to try. I really want you to try and hop back into it, though.
You think?
Yeah, because you remind me of myself when I was young. Like, you seem like you're completely.
How do you know? I didn't even know how old you are.
I'm 21.
Okay.
So it's close to your age, but
yeah, it's like 2 years.
Yeah, I think if you try to get into non-league, even if you just started at a low step 6, you could do something. You know,
a lot of players are telling me to hop back on. You know.
Because I said it in my TikTok, I regret it. The thing that I regret the most was quitting for that period of time. You're doing something like this, which is great to fill that time, but I didn't have nothing, so it was just quite boring. But I think you should hop into, bro, just basketball and nothing.
Just basketball and nothing.
Because even
was basketball actually something you wanted to go into?
At the time, I thought it was, but it just wasn't at all at the time. But non-league as a whole, it's more than just the football. It's what you have to do off of it as well. So I'll tell you guys, I remember I wasn't starting for my team, and I just didn't know why. And then one of my players came up to me after he had a night out with my manager, and he said, the reason why you're not starting is because you're not having a drink with the manager after the game. Because we all have drinks after the game, and we're able to sort of rub out our mistakes with the manager. That's what he said to me. And that's a lot of what non-league is as well. So it's weird. Non-league, I want you to get into it. It's good, but it's so weird. For example, when...
Wait, so you're saying you didn't have a drink with a manager, you didn't start the games?
Bro, he said to me, when we all have drinks with our managers, we're able to wash away our mistakes. But your mistake is still fresh in his mind.
Okay.
So like, for example, if I've made a mistake, I can talk down that mistake to you. I'd be like, oh yeah, but so-and-so wasn't in his position. And then the manager agrees. But I'm at home resting. So I think that's a large part of my... I want you to get into it, but I also want you to be aware it's like that. Also, another thing...
It's like a business. I've seen it so many times. A lot of players have been telling me their opinions on it and what they've gone through. And football is like a business, 100%. Because things like that, it's weird because you wouldn't think that at all.
Not at all.
If you're thinking you're not starting, you're thinking you're not good enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it's actually something completely different that you actually... Now you're even surprised. And after that, what did you do? Did you have a drink with the coach? With the manager?
No.
You didn't?
I just kept on doing it. I can't...
What team was this at?
Are you trying to get me? This guy's getting me bagged.
Oh, okay. No, you don't need to say it, my bro.
No, but it was one of my recent teams. But yeah, he was just like to me, like, you got to start drinking with the manager. I was like, I can't do that. Another one, if your manager gets like removed, you best believe that manager's bringing in 9 players to replace you as well. So you always got to be on your toes, and you always have to make sure you're well connected. So I want you to get into it, but also just be aware of those things as well.
One thing about non-league, the thing is, I haven't been playing football for like, we're in August right now, probably like a year. At all, bro.
You've not kicked a football in?
I haven't kicked a ball in so
You guys,
long.
in the comments, tell this guy to start kicking balls. This is unacceptable.
I haven't kicked a ball in so long. I might have to get back into it, but the thing is...
Yeah, man.
You've actually you put me in the headspace now that I'm actually thinking about it now. Because I wasn't thinking, go on.
You get to my age, even though it's not that far away from me, and you'll be like, I've missed on crucial parts of my development in terms of technicality that you're able to do at your age, for example. Like, I can't be like, when I stopped playing for so long, I lost a lot of technical ability. So when you play, it's hard to rebuild that. So what I would say is stay sharp, use it as a hobby, and when you're ready to hop back into it, you still have your technical ability. If you decide you're my age and you just want to work or you want to grind this out, because I'm sure this podcast will be massive by that point, then you don't have to. But I think it's worth just staying sharp, just in case. Because if you're a baller, you've been to all these clubs. Most of the people, they want to be in these clubs. They want to be in the experience. If you was to go into non-league now, you could say you played for X, Y, Z, and it wouldn't help you necessarily like get to a really high level, but it'll put your foot in the door. So I think just use that, man.
Use that, okay.
Yeah.
I think the main reason why I did stop playing football is a thing where I thought, what did I actually think? It was a thing where, okay, well, I'm under 16 now. under 18s, I say under 18s. Obviously, we're in sixth form now.
Yeah.
I'm still playing a bit of football now, but it's a thing where obviously I was at Barkanaby, let's say. So I was at Barkanaby playing a bit of football there, training here and there, My plan didn't go as I thought it would go.
Yeah.
My plan was, okay, I'm not signed right now. I know I'm good enough. So I should be at a club soon, or I should be at this club. So I'm thinking, cool. I'm under 18 now. We're playing at Barkanaby. But first of all, I wasn't even in the team. And the main reason wasn't even the main reason. I just came late to the school. So I had to do my trials again. I was just like, nah. Because you know, it's the big-headed thing. It's not big-headed, but it's the confidence thing. Why do I need to... but obviously I did. I showed the coach what I'm about. He liked me. But it's the thing where my plan did just go ahead. So I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then that's what I was thinking. What can I actually bring to the table? What can I help players with that I needed help with myself?
Yeah.
And the main thing that I needed help with was more of, I'd say, being out there, letting players know how to actually improve, letting me know how to actually, like, how can I explain this? This is a weird one, you know, because actually in my brain that I've never actually spoken about.
Yeah,
You've actually brought it down. I was never expecting this. I was not expecting this. I can't lie.
This is what I do on TikTok though. I do live streams. I just help people sort of understand why. Because what you don't understand is a lot of your decisions that you've made. You think that you've just made the decision you don't want to play, but you don't know if you unravel that there's so much to it that you've not addressed. And that's why people quit football, bro. So it's good that 100%. Because after this, you'll go home and you'll think, okay, maybe if I just work on this and this, maybe if it just helps me. So it's good. One of the main things that helped me play football and since I've quit, stay on track, is having all my brothers in a home. But can you imagine how competitive it was growing up with me, Carice,
It must be crazy.
Kyle and my dad.
Crazy. Ballers all around. You look left, you look right. You see a baller. Fam, what's going on? How even is that experience even?
Listen, I'm saying we couldn't do anything normally. So I'm talking about video games. Like I say, we used to do something called five-a-side where it used to be me, my dad, and my little brother versus Carice and Kyrell.
Okay.
I'm saying it on now, me and my dad and Kyle and beat them at least 70% of the time, but they did all right. But literally everything we did was competitive. And I think having friends, having people around you that push you
as well. Literally, listen, that's what I was about to say.
That's why I don't think it's a coincidence that they're doing well. Because they've had a good competitive space that's allowed them to. So I think if you have someone, just literally just use your friend. Like even how me and you are talking now, just this little conversation will spark something you might want to train. Do you know what I mean? So
100%.
Have someone, work with them, grind, and I think that's one of the best ways.
Okay. So one thing about your family that I am peculiar about is like, why do you think they're at that level and you're at this level? Yeah.
I think it's because of the break I took.
Okay.
It's because of the break I took that it just... It set me back a bit, like I said.
100%, that would 100% set you back. 100%. Not playing football for that long, that amount of time. 100%.
And you know, it's funny you say that. Everyone in football, they do this thing where they try to get you to buy it. So they say things to try and... So everyone will be like, you're not as good as your dad. That's all I've heard, and that does not affect me anymore.
Well, people say that to you?
Of course. Your brothers, that's all white noise to me now. So... I think the reason why I'm not there yet is because of the break I took. Okay. I will get there, but it will take me a little bit longer. And there's more things that I need to learn that they learned during that crucial period, which they didn't quit. Okay. So I think that's a large portion of why I'm not where they are just yet. Okay, then. But like I said, it's weird. When you have brothers, when you have family, and someone says something like that, it doesn't affect you because I'm genuinely happy for them. When you're happy for them, it doesn't affect you at all. So... Like I said, I'm happy for them, and I will catch up to where they're at. Oh soon. No, 100%. I can see it in you, brother, and I've seen your clips. So solid. Thank you, bro. I'm even gonna. You sent me your clips in it. I'm gonna put them all at the end as well, just to show players what you're really about, what you're really cooking. Because I was looking, I was like, Fairs. Thank you. Definitely something I'm looking like. He's that level, 100%. Thank you, bro. This pod is almost over. What's one thing that you'd actually tell players that are watching this right now? To really hook them? I think my main aim was to try and get the aim of this podcast through you. Does that make sense? So the questions I was asking you, I urge everyone to ask themselves. So if you're, that's a good one. So if you're finding yourself losing confidence, find out why. If you've made a decision you don't want to play football anymore, find out why. If you don't want to go to a team, always find out why and be accountable and understand what you can do to try and overcome that situation. So in his example, he's quit football. Don't worry, in the next few months you're gonna see him kicking ball again. So I think just while you're young, while you got the energy, just grind and don't stop really. Whatever it is, whether you're a basketballer watching this, whether you're in business, just always, do you know what I mean, power through.
Powerful. So, okay, so now you're 21 as well.
Yes.
Are you thinking like there's a time where maybe I need to look elsewhere? Or is it a thing where I need to broaden my map, as in maybe I need to go overseas, maybe I need to do this, maybe I need to do that? Is that going through your mind at all?
Yeah. I said with Flavio and Connect Sports, this year will be my year to develop, and then after this, it's either going to be abroad or it's going to be somewhere higher. But I've got full confidence in myself that this year will be the year where...
The thing about this age, because there's a lot of players that will be like, it's too late. It's that confidence saying, yo, I'm good enough, literally, I'm good enough, and I know I can go to that next level. So I'm going to carry on playing football. I'm going to carry on doing this. I'm going to carry on doing that. Do you think that's the main aspect?
100%.
Or am I wrong?
No, you're 100% right. I couldn't care about what anyone says. Even if someone says I'm not ready, I know within this year there's things I can work on that I will work on. With Refined by CP, he's on Instagram and TikTok. He's one of the best strength and conditioning coaches. With my team, I know next year will be the year that I either go abroad and do something, or I play in a higher step, 100%.
Okay then, love that. You know, guys, as you know about the grandest journey, we never stop without a bit of Ceice, man. I don't know if you've even seen my clothing brand, you know?
I haven't.
You haven't?
Show me, man.
This is a bit of satin.
No, you know when I saw you wearing that, I was like, this is cold.
Yeah, but this, guys, I don't know if you can see. This is unreleased though. This ain't never coming out. But I'm just gonna, let's quick football questions. Grab that whiteboard, my bro.
Alright, this is where I'm cooked.
What, you say you're cooked?
I'm cooked. Alright, what type of questions is it? Do I have to guess, or is it you're asking me my opinion?
It's never an opinion. It's just facts, straight facts.
Alright, lads.
Straight facts.
I'm cooked.
Who's playing the first game this season in the Prem?
Alright, lads, I'm so cooked. First game.
I'll give you a bit of time to really think about it.
Who's played?
No, who's playing? It hasn't started yet, obviously. It starts on the 16th of August. So who do you really think is starting first?
Is it actually just one game?
What do you mean? No, yeah, the first game, yeah, one game. Yeah, lads, he's cooked.
Can't be them two, could they?
Show the camera. Telling me he's wrong. What was your thought process behind that, though?
Bro, that was a complete and utter guess. Talk to me, man. Tell me the reason.
Reason about what?
Like, tell me who it is.
Oh, Man U vs Fulham still. Man U vs Fulham.
Bro, you know Fulham was in my mind.
Swear.
Do you know, I didn't want to say Man U because they just played against City, but I don't know. But yeah, next question, man. Load it up.
Next question. And it's the last question. Guys, grandest journey again. It's been a blast. With...
Good one, bro.
And hopefully, guys, we'll be back again. Definitely.